Hi guys. I'm just setting up my laptop. Just bear with me 2 minutes. Okay. All right. Sorry, just bear with me. Can't see my laptop very well, and I just need to reposition them a little. Okay, so hello to Jane, Sandy, Maddie, Anna Karen, Kelly, Cindy, Cheryl, Claudia, and Cheryl. Hey everybody, how are we doing? Jane, how's your sister? Is she any better? Is she doing okay? Happy Wednesday. Thank goodness we are halfway through the week. This week has been a long week. It seems to have been. Oh, I can't wait for the weekend. Hey Sharon. Did you have a nice Mother's Day? Much better and healing well. Oh, that's good to hear. I have a house full tonight. I have Tori here, I have Hannah here, I have Andy here, and Lauren is upstairs. So we are a full house. Okay. We went to the seaside and then fish and chips, which was great. Oh, good. Hoping the rest of the week goes quicker. Yes, indeed, me too. Okay. No, still not right. Sorry, just bear with me. You know when you're just not in the right stick position. All right there, dear.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, I haven't been to the seaside for fish and chips for ages. Don't know why, but the first half of the week always goes super slow. Monday and Tuesday weren't so bad, but today just seemed to have been so long. My afternoon at work just dragged. Hey Viv. So as you can see, I'm working on my bee. What are you guys working on? This is the bee's first outing this week. Everybody's very quiet. Today it's finally drying up. We've got remnants of a storm that doused Hawaii and washed out roads. It tracked across the Pacific, says Kelly, and hit us Monday night. Oh, heck. We've had actually a sunny day today. Actually hit 19 degrees in some parts today.
It was beautiful.
Andy went out to work in shorts. Beading on Mediterranean Mermaid for Jane. Star Wars at 2.6% for Sharon. And Viv, we can probably guess what Viv's working on. And I've seen the pictures, Viv. You surely haven't got many more stitches to go. From Velvet to Linen by Kathy Barrick. For Cindy. Cheryl is working on House Halloween for Whipgo. The other Cheryl is working on Heloise Cornu today, picks in Sow and Tell, cold air where she is about 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Kelly's put a project in Sow and Tell and another in a monochrome March event. Brilliant. A new start for my birthday tomorrow. So, are we all ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kelly. Happy birthday to you for tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Can we have a little bell?
You can have a bell.
Less than 400 to go. Yes, go Viv. Maddie's currently in bed, but her beef floral is at 17.5%. Cool.
Who gave you permission to take the bell off me?
We have a Sow and Tell thread open, so if you've not put something on, do please go and pop something on the Sow and Tell thread. So awesome sauce. Thanks, Nicola and Andy. And thank you, Sharon. So, you're very welcome. And you can't hear it, but Tori was having a little dance in your honour as well, Kelly. Seem to be lots of birthdays because there was Karen's on Monday. There was another lady's on last Friday. There's been all kinds of birthdays. It seems to be the time of year for it. Kelly says thank you, Tori, with a little dance in her honour. So there we go.
You put the bell back.
You just put it on the mantle behind you.
Oh, well, it needs to be down, Toria, because it's live stream. It needs to be down.
Needs to be there and ready.
It
was fun to see that handsome man of yours on your floss tube, says Cheryl.
Me?
Yeah.
Right, who was that? Cheryl?
Yeah, Cheryl.
I'm sorry, Cheryl, I'm taken.
I have said in the past that every house should have an Andy. I haven't worked out how to clone him yet, so sorry, guys. My sister's birthday is on Sunday the 22nd. Family dinner at parents on Saturday. Wish your sister a happy birthday from us all as well, Kelly. Yeah, I'm not singing again.
They haven't perfected human cloning yet.
But yeah, I mean,
I must admit, sorry, sweetheart, go on.
I was going to say, yeah, it was nice to have you in my floss tube for a change rather than just this voice from the gods.
I must admit, it is quite nice to be called handsome.
Well, there you go. Bye, kitty. Tickling the tumty. She's not kicking me yet.
No, because she'll kick me because I'm the one holding her, and if she kicks me, I am showing you.
Andy's been on your floss tube a few times, hasn't he? Yeah, he sometimes jumps in on whip parades if he's around, and he did pop in on a few that I did last year. You know, when I was doing the spinny wheel for the new start, he did pop in on a few of those. But quite often now, when I'm filming my floss tube, he's still at work. But if my lunch is scheduled later in the day, he can, make it home and sort of be there on my floss tube. But it's not very often.
I'm usually on the whip parades because I end up holding the
projects.
Bits of fabric.
Yeah.
The small ones you can manage, but on your own. But the big ones,
Yeah, I need an extra pair of hands. And you are my editor-in-chief for my whip parades because I've just got to grips with the normal editing, never mind the whip parade stuff. So, yeah. It was good to see his smiling face, says Jane.
I don't make a habit of smiling, people.
We know you don't, and you should.
Why?
Because it's lovely.
I was nicknamed Smiler at school.
Good. It's a
By
very
by one teacher.
it's a very apt nickname.
Yeah, it was only by one teacher though.
Christian, that's who had the other birthday, wasn't it? Because we talked about it on my Stitch with Me this morning. I have had hubby hold quilts for me to film. He has a big wingspan, says Kelly. Whip parades are one of those times when, especially with my big projects, the more progress I get, I definitely need a helping hand.
I did my best.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not perfect.
You'll do for me.
Apparently, I'll do for quite a few of your viewership and all. This is the problem with it being women, mostly. Apologies if there are any men watching.
Hi, Gia. How you doing? Good to see you again. Do make sure you watch my Stitch with Me on Saturday, Gio. I answered your comment about paper patterns in it. So, yeah. And shredding thread and one or two other odds and ends. I had loads and loads of comments today for my Chatty Stitch with Me. So, when I was filming it, I get about an hour and 10 minutes in at the most, and I've run out of comments. I lasted the whole hour and a half on comments today. So if you have left me comments on my videos and you're here and listening, thank you very, very much. Helps enormously.
Well, it says something that if you manage to last the entire hour and a half, that you must be getting more comments.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I had an upturn of subscribers this week, hence me doing a little let me introduce myself on my floss tube. Next week I shall be doing a let me introduce my stitching. Not a mini whip parade, but this is the kind of work that I do. This is what I love. You know, these are the pieces I'm working on, type of thing. Not all of them, but some of them, to show the variety of what I do. So, because it's good when people want to know a little bit about you.
Oh dear.
I usually leave you a comment, not every single video, but most often. Yes, you are one of my top commenters, Kelly. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I had to frog 77 stitches this morning, says Gio. Put a big blob in the wrong spot. Oh, heck. That's not good when that happens. Well, fingers crossed he can hop off now, can't he? I have to say, I'm really looking forward to my Sunday stitch this week, because my Sunday stitch is cat elf. I'm really, really looking forward to getting stuck in to 14 count all day on Sunday. Can't wait. Oh, sounds like somebody's an idiot convention outside.
Every day, innit?
Had to take a call from my daughter. Say Sandy back now. Welcome back, Sandy. By the way, I got your email. We shall let you know.
What's that?
There's an email in Stitch Pics from Sandy. Don't reply to it until I've had a chance to chat with you about it, love.
Why?
Because I want to have a chat with you about it.
Stop having a look at it.
Well, no, but don't do anything with it yet. Okay. And I spied with my little eye in the group an FO.
Can't see anyone.
second email down in the Stitch Fix email.
No, it's not logged in on my phone. That
Oh,
account.
right, okay.
I don't know what the password is, and I'm not messing it up.
Tried to get a photo of the lights on the house, but it didn't work. I'll see if I can get a video with the dark setting on my phone. Tech experiment time. Oh, yes, cool. I'd like to see that, Kelly. I'd love to see how it looks. Okay. Good grief.
I'd like to know what they're screaming about.
Need a
I'm sure you guys can hear it.
backside kicking.
It's gone over the road.
Yeah. Isn't it always? Hey, Singer. How are you doing? Are you all right? There. I'm all right, thank you, Sandy. I'm keeping okay. I'm hanging in there. Work has got a little busy again, but I'm holding my own, and I'm not doing too much. And I've told them at work, if it gets too much, I shall be telling you and taking a step back, because I don't want to end up in the same situation that I was in October last year. So I've been very firm on that. My primary objective is to protect me and my mental health. Work can replace me in a heartbeat, the family can't. And I don't want to be overloaded with stress. We had to drug the dogs on Sunday with the guys climbing around in a house. They would have freaked out the whole time. Oh, bless. Ferris and Henry, okay now. Happier when it's peace and quiet, I take it. And are they missing the cat? Oh, good. I'm glad, Senga. I'm glad you're doing well. Hey, Charlotte. We were doing so and tell, by the way, about 1:15. So if you haven't put anything on the thread, perfect opportunity to do so. I seem to have gone quiet now, thank goodness.
I'm outside.
Very sensible, says Sandy. Family and health is more important, says Kelly. Yes, indeed. In fact, I was asked to step in this week to cover some training, which had been delivered very poorly. So they wanted me to essentially redo it. But they were like, well, we don't want to pressurize you by asking you, but, you know, would you be able to? How big's the group? Well, it's like 8 people. Okay, that's fine. It's not 40 people like it was last year. We are dealing with a small group of people. We can certainly facilitate that. So, and to be fair, they all came off the training feeling much happier and much more settled about things. They put the training into practice today, and have all got on very, very well. So I can't grumble. Hubby is having a bad game. He keeps getting very creative with swear words. When they start inventing whole new ones, Singer, that's the point that perhaps we should be concerned. I can remember a few years back, I don't know if you guys remember, there was an Android game, Flappy Bird.
Oh, yes.
Andy invented brand new swear words with Flappy Bird.
I did. I was proud of some of them.
Yeah, and he was like 1, 2, 3, 4 swear word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. New swear word. That's how it was, wasn't it?
Flappy Bird was iconic.
Yep.
I do believe you can still play Flappy Bird in some
form or
places,
another. Mm,
but it was mainly discontinued, wasn't it?
yeah. Ferris and Henry do miss me, Elizabeth. They keep sniffing the arm of the chair. I miss her too. Oh. Yep, say singer. Yeah. Yeah, they can get creative, can't they? Mind you, the girls can get creative with them and all.
I am nothing if not innovative, me.
Yep.
I do try.
Yeah, indeed.
I fail miserably.
You do all right. Ooh, bonus, I've got a stitch I haven't marked off. Woohoo. So, yeah, so this weekend, it's a nice stitchy weekend. I've got nothing planned for a change, which I'm quite pleased about, actually. Are you away this weekend? You're not, are you?
No.
No.
I am on Friday, like, but
During the day, yeah, but what I mean is when I say away, I mean overnight, don't I?
yeah. I knew what you meant.
Well, that's good because some days I have difficulty. What you nomming?
Chocolate, which I got it from the shop. But you may not have known about that because I texted her to get me something.
Have we ever told you guys about our shop? We have a shop that used to be a McCall and a post office all in one. And it was never particularly well patronised when it was Coles. And the staff in there weren't, they weren't horrible,
No.
but they just seemed disinterested in what they were doing, really.
To them, to them it was
a job.
A job and that's it.
Yeah.
Turn up, do your job, go home.
And there were times when you go in for the post office and you'd be kept waiting for 20 minutes, half an hour, because the shop always came first. And then if you'd be waiting for the shop, they'd be busy serving the post office because the post office came first.
Yeah.
So they could never make their minds up. Anyway, the shop closed down because McCall's, I think they sold them or bankrupted or whatever. But anyway, McCall's failed to exist after a while. So the shop was empty for a good year, at least a year.
Oh yeah, it was empty for a while.
It was just after sort of the lockdowns, really, that it went empty. So perhaps in 21, 22.
It kept getting burgled as well, didn't it?
It kept getting robbed. People kept going in there with a machete and helping them sense to what they want. Should I be back by the 28th? Says Senga. Oh, cool. I'd love to see it framed when it's back, Senga. Anyway, a couple of years back now, not last Christmas before, in the late summer that year, there was movement in the shop, and there was notices that went up for alcohol licensing and all the rest of it. We were like, ooh, somebody's moving into the shop. And the shop has reopened, and the men who work in it, and they're all men, and I think they're all either Indian or Hindu or something.
They're not English, but they do speak English.
They speak better English than some local people.
That's true.
And honestly, you go into that shop and it doesn't matter who you are treated like a king or a queen. The manners are impeccable, the friendliness, their kindness, the generosity as well, locally in the community. I mean, the local school, they have contributions for the Christmas fairs and what have you. They do giveaways, and at Christmas I took them a Christmas card to say, thank you, you're an awesome member of the community. And I was given a box of chocolates, for my trouble. And they're just so lovely in there. So, I mean, it's the kind of shop now where, given a choice, you would definitely give them the turn and, leave all the other ones in the dust. But yeah, they're just such lovely people. And it's so nice to have a community centre like that. They've helped people who can't afford the shopping. They've helped people who, who have lost stuff. For example, if they found something in the shop, they've done what they can to get stuff back to their owners, no matter how big or small the item is. And they're just so lovely. They were open on Christmas Day until 10 o'clock at night. And we were like, wow, really? Do you need to be open? But they were. And they're the kind of never complain shop, open from 6 a.m. till 11 p.m, something like that.
Yeah.
But they are so nice.
And a lot of people like them.
It's really nice to have a shop like that. That's such a thing in the community. An asset. Thank you. Because compared to the old McCall's, it's a world of difference. An absolute world of difference.
It's just, I don't know, brilliant.
If I took a table and chair and my stitching stuff, I could quite happily sit in there and stitch all day because it's so friendly. And they probably keep me entertained with cups of tea and stuff.
Probably would, yeah. You might have to try that as some kind of challenge for your channel now.
I love shops like that, says Viv. Yes, me too. And it's so nice that we've got one right in the heart of our community. I'll take a pic before wrapping it. It's for a very close friend. It's her birthday soon. Oh, lovely. Going to say it's a birthday Christmas present for the next 3 years. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, we're on a Thursday night after we've been to slimming class, because it's, a few steps away from the chip shop. Lauren goes into the chip shop, and me and Andy go into the shop.
Yeah, to buy bread.
Because... and milk, because we're usually getting ready for bread and milk.
Well, the main reason is because we want the bread for the chippet.
For the chippet, yeah. Bread and milk and my lottery tickets. So I am trying to win the lottery. I just can't manage it.
As if you're not buying a ticket, because you are.
Yeah, exactly. Nope. They had wine in last week, so I'm just taking my jersey off for a second. An Echo Falls wine, a blue raspberry one. Oh my gosh, and it's delicious.
It's quite popular actually countrywide, so if you try and get your hands on some.
Oh, it's one of those that, you remember how popular Prime was when that came out? It's like the adult version.
Yeah, 9%, and it's blue raspberry flavour.
It is lovely. And they had like 11 cases on Saturday morning. By 2 o'clock Saturday, they'd all gone.
So next time they get it in, to be fair, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Having tried it, it's good stuff.
I'm trying to win the lottery as well, says Jane. Yep. Every week, a couple of Thunderball tickets for Friday, a couple of Thunderball tickets for Saturday.
Toria's off again.
Yeah,
Upstairs.
she's off on doing something. She's cattling away.
Balmy, that kid. Balmy, I tell you.
She's talking to the cat, I think.
I imagine
She's-
the cat's not paying her any attention.
Yeah, she's pretend crying so the cat will come and cuddle her. I can hear her. I can't get my head around blue raspberry wine. No, and I couldn't either. I was like, eh? But you know, it really is lovely. And it's because they use red flavouring for strawberry. So blue became the flavouring for raspberry for some reason, didn't it? And I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure why. Okay. But it is good stuff. Nicola, how you always end up with an even number of weekly stitches. It's mind-boggling that you can somehow round off your stitching all the time. I don't like having weird numbers at the end of my stitching. So my paper pattern, I can't control that because I like to have full squares done. So it will always be an odd number of stitches, but if I'm stitching in Pattern Keeper, it's multiples of 100. I am definitely a multiples of 100 person.
It's personal preference.
I hope no one heard me meowing at this cat. I did. Yeah, so because I like to round off my stitching with zeros at the end. It's something that me and Anne, the Max Colour Stitcher, have got in common. She likes to end hers on 500 or 1,000 stitches. I like to have mine in with zeros at the end. So okay, it works. So she gave Hannah cuddles. Pretty bee, thank you. So right, so let me test you guys on this. I just had this come up on my Facebook memories today. So I'm going to read out these slowly. And for every one that you have done, you get 1 point. Okay, so it shouldn't be too hard. You don't need to write it down or anything. You can just add it up in your head. For every one you've done, you get 1 point. This is an age test. So it says that the title of it is You Might Be Old If. There are 25 items on this list.
Have I done this before?
I don't know, but I scored 24.
Oh dear.
So I know I'm officially old. And when I get to the one that I've never had or done, I will tell you which one it is.
Oh, I wonder how many I'm going to get.
Right, so you can play along too, love,
I'm good.
and you can say yes or no as well, but do keep a tally of how many you get, because we'd be interested to know.
All right, well,
Right, so if we're all ready, we shall begin. So you get 1 point for everything that you have done. So have you ever used a rotary phone? That's the one where the dial, and you dial the number round, okay? Everyone drop a like, says Tori. Yes, please do drop a like as well. So have you ever used a rotary phone is number 1. Number 2, have you ever used a floppy disk? Have you ever used a floppy disk? Yes or no, dear?
Yes.
Oh dear, you're starting to look old. Have you ever used a typewriter? An actual old-fashioned plinky plonk typewriter?
I'm 3 for 3 here.
3 for 3. Since we've done this, we'll do show and tell. Okay. Have you ever taken photos with a film camera? So taken them on a camera and had to take the film to the chemist or send it off in the post to get it developed.
100% record still maintained.
Okay, so that's 4. So number 5, have you ever had a CD collection?
Still got one.
And yes, Tori, a disposable camera does count because those are film cameras. Have you ever made a mixtape? Not a CD, a mixtape.
Yeah.
Number 7, have you ever owned a Walkman? How many are you up to now?
I'm 100% here.
So number 8 is, have you ever had a VHS video recorder?
8 for 8.
Well, even the girls get a point for that because they had one when they were little. Okay. Have you ever, number 9, had to repair a cassette tape? Number 10 is, have you ever rented a movie at Blockbuster or your local video store or whatever?
Is that number 10?
Yep. Are you 10 for 10?
Of course I am.
Senga so far is 7 for 7. Okay. So number 11 is, have you ever played an Atari? I have one very embarrassed looking husband here. You thought he was going to be, getting away with some of this, but there you go. Number 12 is, have you ever listened to music on a boombox?
Finally, one that I haven't done.
Never. Oh, I listened to one on boombox. I had a boombox. I owned one. It was like the size of a flipping suitcase. It took those great big batteries that if you dropped them on your foot, you broke your flipping foot. Okay, number 13. Have you ever sent a fax?
No.
Oh, that's 2 you haven't got.
Hey, things are looking up here. I may not be as old as you might think.
Okay. Have you ever, for number 14, have you ever used MySpace?
No.
So the precursor to Facebook
Yes, we're back.
was MySpace.
Still exists,
Yeah, but just, not used or very seldom used. Tom made a mint though, didn't he?
He did.
He was friends with everybody. Okay. Have you ever, for number 15, used a dial-up to access the internet?
Yes. Have we got to the one that you haven't done yet?
Nope. So number 16 is, have you ever had an encyclopedia?
No. Don't know know whether I can answer yes or no to this.
It doesn't. Right. So my rules. You make the prompt work as it should. So if you lived at home and there was an Encyclopedia Britannica collection from the Reader's Digest on the bookshelf, you had an encyclopedia. Okay, number 17.
In that case, then I did.
Number 17. Have you ever used a phone book?
Yeah.
Now those,
Yes.
those are definitely a dying art. They don't even issue them anymore, I don't think.
Issue them. Anyway, used it. We used to deliver the bleeding things.
What, phone books?
Me and my dad, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever, for number 18, have you ever sent postcards?
Oh, yeah. Still do that now.
Well, some people do, some people don't, but the price of a stamp, how much is it? £1.80 to post a letter?
Something like that.
Cheeky robbing rastards in the post office, aren't they? All to get a bit of paper with Charlie's head on it. Number 19, have you ever, now I know that most people in here, if not all of us, will have done this. Have you ever sent a handwritten letter?
Oh, yeah. Don't think there's anybody on the planet who hasn't done that.
Pen pals at school. Yeah, pen pals at school. I used to write to a girl called Alice in France. And a Linda in Norway. Yes, I had a pen friend in Norway.
Where they are now.
I have looked on Facebook, no sign of them.
Oh.
Either one.
Okay.
Have you ever used a paper map for number 20?
Oh, yeah, of course they have.
Well, to be fair, you still get paper maps these days. You know, like if you go to like a theme park or anything like that, you'll get a paper map to show you around.
Yeah, I think what it's getting at is a
But
paper map in terms
ordnance
of like an atlas or
survey
something.
and
Yeah, of course I've used them.
an A to Z atlas.
I'd happily use them now, quite frankly.
Yeah, we used to have a book atlas that was on our bookshelf at home. We used to have book atlases, and they had one of Rotherham, because obviously that's where we lived. We had, and it was Rotherham and Sheffield and something else.
Barnsley, probably.
I don't know if it was Barnsley. And then we, believe it or not, bizarrely, we had an atlas, a map book of London, but we'd not ever been to London. None of us at that point had ever been to London. So just 5 more. And this next one is the one I didn't ever do. So have you ever owned a pager?
No, I haven't. Nope. I haven't done that.
And then number 22. Have you ever written a check?
Far too many.
It costs far too much money.
Far too many.
Oh gosh, yes, Senga, Yellow Pages and the Thompson Local. Oh, remember the Thompson Local, love?
I do.
But you and your dad delivered them, I know.
Yes, we did.
No, I never owned a pager. Number 23. Have you ever removed the CD player from your car?
No.
So there were 2 kinds. There was the ones where you took the whole thing out and you walked around with it like it was a handbag. Or there was the other kind where you literally just took the front off and it left a blank space.
No, never done that. So that's 4 I haven't done.
Yep, I had both. Number 24 is, have you ever used a record player?
Ooh. Now then,
Actual vinyl.
In what context?
Well, have you ever
Because-
used one? Have you ever operated one? It doesn't say if you ever owned one. It says, have you used one?
No, but my mum had one, you see, so...
Were you allowed to touch it?
I had no reason to touch it.
Ah, so
in
you
that case,
you never used it
I
then?
never used it, so that doesn't count. So that's 5 I've not done.
Okay. And last but not least, before we go to show and tell, is have you ever used MSN Messenger?
Everybody in this chat will have used MSN Messenger, even the girls if they're watching.
Maybe, maybe not.
So I get 20 out of 25. So therefore, Nikki, that's about right. Because, right, you are 9 years older than me.
Yep.
And therefore, it makes sense that you get a score of 24 and I get a score of 20.
So, Sharon had a pager following the disappearance of Susie Lamplugh. Ooh. Sandy got 23.
That's weird.
Tori got 5. Sharon got 24, same as me. Anna Karen got 25 out of 25.
Wow.
Charlotte got 15. Jane got 25. Viv got 25. Hey, Alison, she got 24 out of 25. 25, Jane. How many core memories have been unlocked, though? 22 for Cheryl. Kelly was born in 1969 and got 22. No MySpace, no pager, and no removable vehicle CD player. I quite enjoyed doing that. 24 for Cindy. Magic. I unlocked a few core memories when I did that. There are so many that I still have or do. Yes. Do you know, I'm not averse to writing a handwritten letter. I am not adverse to, using, some of the stuff that's on there, like the rotary phone and so on. Lots of core memories for Jane. Tori, I'll share it into Family so you can have a look. Share. Send in Messenger. Family. There you go. So Nicola, I'm 6 years older than you. Yeah, the only one I hadn't done there was use a pager. So yeah, it was just a pager for me. But I do remember having one of the early mobile phones and also having one of the early mobile phones with an headphone attachment, which was wire connected to the phone. So you could actually use the phone like the earliest hands-free kind of thing. Cat came for me, got Tori to start meowing to get her attention, didn't work. So I told her to start crying, didn't work. Then I told her she needs to clop or cry, which did work. Except rather than running to Tori, she jumped up and ran up to me and meowed straight in my face. So Victoria, your plan didn't work then. Still handwrite letters, have an old phone book and yellow pages, and electrics is still with me in a box in a loft. Yeah. Alison was 100% until 24. So 24 was used a record player. It was a big part of my childhood that my dad used to sit and play records on a Saturday afternoon. And if we were careful, we could help him. Need to bead, but the break was good. Yeah, I enjoyed that. We might have to have a look at some other stuff like that and do it again. What say you?
Good idea.
But yeah, some core memories, like the tape player thing, repairing cassette tapes. Who these days uses cassette tapes? They're nowhere. I meant 23. I still have my turntable. Let's see. 23 was remove the CD player from your car. Use old phone books for quilting. Still use a 90s stereo setup. And I owe my pen pal in Australia a letter, says Kelly. I had a boombox. I used to play the radio on it, though. I had a Walkman. It wasn't an official Sony Walkman, but it was a Walkman nonetheless. Renting a video was something we used to do every week as a family. My gosh, so much 80s related stuff. And when you sort of think about things that were on that list that we don't have now, because not many people still listen to CDs. But MP3 is more the thing, isn't it?
Vinyl's making a comeback again.
Mm-hmm. Taking photos with a film camera, CD collection, VHS recorder, sent handwritten letters, used paper map. Cool.
Right. Do we want someone to shirt?
Yep. Go for it. So and so. So Anna Karen says a yellow Walkman Sport consumed batteries like crazy and constantly got stuck with the headphone cord. Yes, I remember those. We had rechargeable batteries because my mother refused to keep buying them. So we had rechargeable batteries and a battery charger in our garage. And it had to be in the garage for the simple reason that we didn't pay for the electricity in the garage. It was free. The landlord picked up the tab for the electricity in the garage and he thought it was like a strip light and a couple of plugs at the very most, maybe a odd charge of a battery. No, we used to charge our batteries there. I had an 8-track in my car and a beta recorder prior to VHS. Wow. Right. Okay. FFO time.
Oh, FFO.
Yep.
We'll get many of them.
Are you there with the bell?
I am. The bell's right here in my hand. Can you not see
So this is Sandy's. She collected this today from her framer. This is her peacocks that she could have did from Etsy. And it is for her mum's 90th birthday in at the end of March. It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful, Sandy. I love it. The frame is gorgeous and it sets off the stitching so well. And you know, I know that you had a bit of, you know, trouble with this one, but it turned out so beautifully well. That's a live stream thread. Cindy, working on a piece by Kathy Barrick. I've just clicked onto the picture a touch early there. Called From Velvet to Linen on 40 count paper bark, 1/2 with NPI and DMC. So there is her current work. And there is the pattern. It's a flower basket, flower bowl. Really lovely. Take that away. Take some shine off. Yeah, absolutely stunning, that, Cindy. And Viv is getting ever so close to the finish on this pale elf. And we did that one. Right, let's go and take a look in the Sew and Tell thread. I loved mine as it had the back button. I didn't have to take the cassette out to play the other side. Yeah. I remember when we got them, me and my sister got matching ones at Christmas. Jennifer won't be with us tonight. She has to work, but she will watch the replay tomorrow. So we're going to start off here with Kelly. I love the Kelly's Quilts Plus. This is the project bag that she made out of old jeans cut up. It's a Quilters Challenge. The video of how she did it and the other Quilters Challenge videos from the other 6 participants will upload on the 1st of May. So I think we need a bell for this. Andy's busy folding up washing. He's multitasking. That is beautiful, Kelly. It has 2 pockets in it, one for a pen and one for scissors. Yeah, absolutely fabulous.
It's my own little bit of Sew and Tell. Speaking of the washing, there we have the duck socks. The duck socks, which I got for my birthday, which Nikki has a pair of as well.
Okay. Jane is working on her Mediterranean mermaid. Close to a finish, some more beading to do. I may finish it tonight, but or not. Sadly, I am not an Olympic stitcher. So I am going to zoom in and just show you guys what this looks like top down, because I think it deserves a little close-up. The chickens are my table gift for the retreat in May, says Cindy. Cool. Mr. and Mrs. Quackers. Never sewn with a zipper in my life. That was a learning experience. Yeah. Okay, so here is Jane's mermaid. Look at her. And you can just see those beads. It looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going down nice and slowly so you can see it. Look at that tail. You can't, it doesn't do it justice. The amount of beads and sparkly thread in this tail. Really, really pretty. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to see that one completed. Okay. Charlotte is diamond painting this evening. Her brain is not really in it for counting. Sometimes it's just like that. So we're doing a little wolf. So yeah, is it? No, it's not a wolf, is it? It's a fox. Duh. Okay. So yeah, looking fab, Charlotte. Sometimes you just need a little break, don't you? Oh my gosh, Viv. That is so close to a finish for her pale elf. How many have you got left? There can only be, what, 300 or 400 maybe? If that. Oh, so close. Sarah is working on her ethereal elephant, and it's come on enormously since last time. We have now hit 20%. In fact, we are at 21.6% and we've hit 10,000 stitches on this. So 10,259 stitches. It's Ethereal Elephant 2 on 25 count easy grid, 2/1 full cross using 317. And she's really, really enjoying it, which is wonderful. Oh, just over 300 stitches left, all ninjas at the moment. Go Viv, go Viv, we're cheerleading yet. Okay, and here is the mock-up for Ethereal Elephants from Monochrome Stitch Art on Etsy. Just finished and posted the mermaid. Oh, super. I'm going to have a look at that in a sec. And then we'll celebrate with you. Cheryl is working on House Halloween for Whip Go. Another printed kit for Cheryl. Hope you also had a lovely Mother's Day. Sue won't be here tonight. She's suffering from vertigo, so has to lay down. May try to listen. If you're listening, Sue, I hope you're feeling better very soon. Cheryl has put away little acorns this week, and she's was a little out of sorts with it. So she's now working on Heloise Cornu from Reflet de Soir on 40 count Drapple Brown from XJU. I hope I said all of that right. It'll be done for Sunday. Yep, there are beads in the Krynic. So much shiny stuff was a bit blinded, bless you. Yep. So is Cheryl stitching. Looks fantastic. Sandy is also working on her monochrome piece. They stitch up so well, these. They really do. Majestic Elephant, 1/1 25 counts, 3,050 out of 29,888, so 10.2% milestone reached. And here is the mock-up, again, monochrome stitch art. So, yep, fantastic. Cheryl is showing the pattern for her piece. Markup only shows 9.62%, but I didn't get it in there until after the whole bottom row was done. So she's probably more like 20%. So I think we can have a little bell for that. Awesome stuff. And Sharon is working on her Star Wars. She's gone completely across the top, so now working a page at a time. And she's currently at 17,880 stitches out of 689,310, or at 2.59%. So looking fab. Kelly keeps going back to the Etsy page. She wants about 10 more. And here is the Star Wars mock-up. So that would be quite the challenge for you, Sharon. There's such a lot in there, isn't there? Come on, silly thing. I'm also doing the monochromatic Christmas Ornament 3, and I'm on page 11 out of 14. Oh, awesome. Okay, so Gia is working on Once Upon a Fairy Tale, and the third shelf is done. So 3/4 of the way through. I remember when you started this, Gia. It looks awesome. Really beautiful. You're doing an amazing job. So, yeah, absolutely stunning. So, Jane, where did you post this finish? On the group or on the thread? I'm going to have a look for it now. Oh, there we go. It's finished. Oh, and I was showing it the wrong way up. Look at me. Go me. I think we can have a better bell than that, dear.
How's that?
Much better. There we go. Look at her. Isn't she fabulous? You can see all of the Kreinik here in the tail. That is absolutely stunning, Jane. Congratulations. Utterly beautiful. She is quite spectacular. So, yeah. Awesome stuff. Okay, let's just go back to the stream thread, make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, newest. I'm going to have a look in the event tab as well. Oh, go away. Nope, didn't miss anything. So thank you guys, those of you who contributed on the Sew and Tell thread. It's always fabulous to see what you guys are working on. So thank you very, very much. Let's just go and have a quick peek at the event thread. That is just amazing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Oh, itchy arm. Okay. So Kelly says, since I got the fabric, I've ordered this. It will be a birthday start for Kelly on the 19th. And she'll have a video up too. So Kelly is doing one of the Christmas ornaments, like our lovely Patsy did, for monochrome as well. Where is Patsy tonight, by the way? My current finish is top secret, says Alison. Okay, awesome stuff. Right. Fantastic. Thank you guys very, very much indeed. So those of you who have contributed on Sew and Tell and all the rest of it, I'm just, so pleased, and, so much that you guys have done. I'm just absolutely chuffed to bits. So thank you very much.
Are we done? Is that it?
Yep. That's Sew and Tell done. Okay, right. Let's get back onto some of this here stitching. Okay, I'll bring my magnifier back in. I'll be stitching the ornament with 3799, says Kelly. Great choice. I mean, Patsy's just look beautiful, so I envisage that yours will also look really spectacular when it's done. Those ornaments look amazing. And it looks so realistic as well. Who are you on the line with? Is it BDR?
Yeah. I do, yes. Why?
Is it BDR? Is it BDR? Yeah.
Do you like dandelion and burdock?
Do I like it? Yeah. Okay, so Victoria's just come down and asked, do we like dandelion and burdock? Don't quite know why, but in the vein of the previous thread, or the previous before Show and Tell, another core memory unlocked. Dandelion and burdock was always, there in summer when we were kids. And I have Coca-Cola. No, I can't afford that. You can have some dandelion and burdock instead. Did you ever have that as a kid?
What?
Dandelion and burdock.
Yeah. Sorry, asked me as well as you.
No wrong with dandelion and burdock. That list was very 80s, wasn't it? A wonderful drink and thirst quencher, says Jane, and lilt. I loved lilt as well. You don't get lilt anymore.
No.
And do you remember when they came out with Tab Clear? It was a clear Coca-Cola drink. It was the weirdest thing ever. Yes, no?
I remember it, yeah.
But yeah, dandelion and burdock definitely reminds me of summer days back in the 80s, the 6-week holidays in school, when all we had to do was keep ourselves entertained. Aldi's do something that is very similar to lilt. Yeah, I've had that, but I don't think you can beat the original. But I can't have it at the minute because my tablets, it's grapefruit, and grapefruit interferes with my tablets. Yes, and little such memories, mind you, original recipe Coca-Cola and aspirin, an interesting mix. We used to have a pop man that would come round, and they delivered a pop in 2-litre bottles, and they were always glass bottles, and you paid a deposit on the bottle, and you got your deposit back with the empties. You don't do that no more. You remember as a kid, if you found a bottle and you could take it back to the beer off and get the deposit back, you were rich. It'd only be something daft like 2p or 5p at the most. Oh, I don't know, stitches. This. We had the bars man up in Scotland. Corona man, yes. Ours was a local firm called Alpine, but they delivered Corona pop. Cherryade was my favourite. Loved Cherryade. And getting proper ice cream off the ice cream man that came, out of a tub with a scoop, not the soft serve stuff. And you had raspberry sauce on it. You remembering that, dear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, love that along with limeade. Yeah, you don't get limeade, proper limeade these days either. 89. So many things have changed though, haven't they? I mean, there's another YouTuber that I watch, and he's very often talking about things like wagon wheels. Wagon wheels used to be enormous. And jammy Dodgers, you could actually see and taste the jam in them. Not so much these days, can you? I can remember when soda streams were first a thing. Oh, do you know? I'm going on a holiday with my Auntie Susan, and we made friends with a girl whose parents had a Winnebago, and they had a soda stream in the Winnebago, and we made every excuse we could, you know, to go to her caravan because the soda stream was there. Happy days in the 80s. Well, oops, I completely forgot what day it was. Oh, you must have heard me talking about you, Patsy. Good evening. We're just saying because Kelly's going to be starting a Christmas ornament. I'm saying it'd be stunning just like yours is. Now, how are you doing, Patsy? Have you recovered from your grandson now? Yeah, looking forward to seeing it. Cool. So Kelly popped a picture in the events tab for Mon March, and yeah, it looks awesome. Can't wait to see her start it. She'll be doing it in 3799, so yeah, it's going to be lovely. I managed to get another couple of 100 stitches in this week on my Lily as well. I remember when Dr. Pepper was launched in the UK, my granddad worked at Britvic's and we got loads of freebies. Gosh, Britvic.
Oh, God, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. That reminds me of my days at the Cock and Rabbit bottling up with Britvic Orange. And splits, tomato juice and ginger ale and tonics and what have you. Well, it was Schweppes tonic, but you said Britvic Orange. Britvic 55, yep. You still like them now, don't we? You still have them occasionally now if they're about. I think Britvic 55 were the precursor to the J2O, weren't they?
In a way, yeah.
Oh, look at that. What a silly thing to do. There we go. That's better. Well, something's not Victoria's problem.
What's not your problem, bro?
It's not CBBS.
It's not
Oh,
CVB's.
is it not? All right.
Say hi for me, by the way.
Mama says hi. Hello. And goodbye to anyone sitting John Cena's
Balmy, that kid. Remember going on a seaside trip with our local club and having pop and crisps on the coach, and it was a Britvic Orange or a bottle of Coke and a packet of Seabrook crisps when we got to the halfway point. And after the halfway point, they give you some spending money that your dad had saved up all year round for you to spend on the rides or the amusements. And you'd have 4 hours in Bridlington or wherever. My husband worked at Britvic for 15 years. He used to make J2O and Pepsi Max. He used to mix the compounds for the production line. Oh, right. I'm trying to remember where Britvic factory was. Where was it, Sharon? Oh, Riz. I don't know if it's still there. Being so busy decorating today, I've only just sat down just about to put my first stitch in, says Patsy. Cool, what are you working on? You still working on your heart? Come on through, you come. There we go. It's better. Okay. Chelmsford, Westbury. Oh, yes, that's it. Yep. I remember that. Now demolished in a retail park. Yep, typical. Yeah, but I remember it being around that area, yeah. Still doing a heart, says Patsy, at 25.15%, a quarter of the way there.
Oh, well.
For our lovely Patsy. Okay. Can't believe I forgot it was Wednesday. Ah, it happens, Patsy. It happens. You know, Monday I went to Asda's and, you know, forgot to pick my flipping prescription up, which I knew was there. Got completely distracted. And it's so easily done to get distracted for doing something that you would do regularly. And, you know, like picking up my prescription, joining this live stream would be something you do regularly. But if you get distracted with something, it's so easy, isn't it? Anyway, you haven't, well, I say you haven't missed much. What we've been talking about today is we were talking about a thing that I found. Let me just see if I can download the picture. You get 1 point for each. So I'm going to see if I can show you the picture of it. So you can tell us how many points you get, Patsy, if this has been successful. It has. Right. I'm just going to share this in Messenger for you. No, I want to be there. Messenger. Patsy. Ah, there we are. Top of the tree. Look at that. Attach a file. Downloads. Picture. Okay, so Patsy, I've just sent this in your Messenger. You get 1 point for everything that you had. Lots of us got over 20. A few people got a clear 25. I scored 22. I think, Andy, how many did you score? No, 24 20, I scored. 20. And you scored 20. And even Victoria took it and she scored 5. So, yeah, have a look at that and tell us how you score. Alison is at 37 Celsius today. Wow, a bit warm. We reached the lofty heights of 19 Celsius here today, which, considering March in the UK, we are still normally covered in snow, or not have had snow, is quite something. 8 years ago today, we were digging through snow. So, but today it's been lovely sunshine and 19 degrees. So I saw a beam of light streaming into my living room, and I wondered if aliens had come down and invaded the earth. But nope, it turned out just to be a lesser spotted sunbeam. And one of my colleagues is up in Scotland, up in Glasgow, and she says that she's been very cold today. So has it been cold in your neck of the woods, Patsy? I got 23 for Patsy. MySpace and a pager is the ones that she didn't do. Oh, right. For me, it was the pager. That was the only one. It was quite some good fun. And we unlocked some core memories with that, you know, things like actually writing a letter. There's not many people who do that anymore. Mind you, like I said, I don't think many people can afford the price of a stamp. Ridiculous, aren't they? £1.80 for a first class stamp. And they wonder why people are using courier services. Because for a couple of pounds more, you can send up to a kilo of stuff, can't you? A kilo? Yeah. For about 3 or 4 quid. Madness. Utter madness. It's been a gorgeous day. Oh, right, okay. Only trouble was it showed my windows need cleaning inside. Aliens are not that insane. So Patsy and Sandy are Snap. Both got the same 23. And yeah. So I might look out some other bits like that if I can find them for future streams. Because we had a little bit of fun. Bit of distraction. And unlock some core memories. We were just saying about summers in the 80s. Because Victoria also came down and inquired if either me or Andy liked dandelion and burdock. Oh, yes, dandelion and burdock. But my favourite was Cherryade. And I think she thinks that we're heathens. Bebo was the one I used before Facebook. Never used Bebo. Did you ever use Bebo, love?
No. That was for the very young.
I had a MySpace. It wasn't very busy though. And it was one of them things that you logged in and you kind of didn't know what to do with it. But the guy made a mint from it. Oh, I hope we're shouting next door. Do you hear that?
Yeah, it is.
I'll get your ear to wall, my love, and see what they're going on about. Oh, they're rollicking now.
We're right nosy in this house, aren't we?
Yeah, we have to be. I'm sure they just heard you say that. First cut of the grass happened outside today. Our grass verges got cut. So you can definitely tell that spring is on the way, because this day 8 years ago that would not have happened.
It's her on the phone to somebody.
All right, I bet she's on the phone to the bloke that she's having it away with. Or we suspect she's having it away with. Hey,
Did you realise you're on a live stream here?
Don't spoil my fantasy, Gil. Well, I say fantasy.
You're on a
Yeah,
live stream here.
I'm making her to be more interesting.
Is that possible?
Yeah, maybe.
I can't sing.
No, she definitely can't sing.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly's going to head out. See us Sunday. No worries at all, Kelly. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Enjoy your birthday tomorrow and enjoy your family meal and wish your sister all the best too. Before Facebook, we had Hibes in the Netherlands. My phone's being stupid. My chat will appear at the bottom and then vanish. Oh dear. Well, we can still see you, Patsy. It's clearly being a bit daft. I'm going to try it my top, but no worries. Was that the cat? Or was it my stomach?
I think it was your stomach.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, cat's probably still upstairs with Hannah having a cuddle. And what she did today, I was talking on the phone and they were giving me some information which I was typing out. And as I'd finished typing, Angel then decided to walk straight across my keyboard and add some more letters. Luckily, I know where my typing ended and hers began. The upshot is the cat can't spell. I was on a Zoom meeting with a colleague today and Angel decided to put in an appearance. And we were talking about something quite serious, not terrible, but, you know, having a serious conversation about work and procedure and stuff. And she was like, oh, and yes, and, you know, we need to do this and we need to do that. And, oh, my gosh, look at the kitty. Because Angel decided to wander across the screen. And then we got into a conversation about cats and she was telling me about her cats. Seems to be okay now, says Patsy. Good stuff. That wing's coming in, isn't it? You don't know, you can't see. Unless you're watching me on your phone.
Which I'm not.
Well, there you go then. I don't know quite the way you were agreeing with me. Let me get this park thread out of the way because it's annoying me. Dee-dee-dee-dee. It's only a little thread anyway. Definitely need to fasten this one on. I'll be unthreading it. Okay. Saying as well, I'm working on cat elf all day Sunday, so I'm quite looking forward to that. A nice easy stitchy day on 14 count. It was really discombobulating knowing you would sent a comment and then it was gone. I can see everything. Not to worry, Patsy, we know you're here. That's most important, you're here. What are you crunching on? Give up crunching. You're not supposed to crunch them. Poor old Andy managed to develop the sore throat that I'd had. Oh. Are you getting top side of it though? I think so. Good. Yep, shucks indeed. Mine seems to have gone, although I do think that what I've had has been viral because I'm still quite tired. But I don't want to just let myself sleep until I can sleep no more, because having too much sleep is even worse than no sleep. So, and apparently I talk in my sleep. I was talking about a floss tube apparently last night in my sleep.
You were.
Gosh only knows what I was saying, but you know, there we go. You know you're obsessed with stitching when you're even dreaming about floss tube, eh? Could have a coherent conversation with my other half and he is asleep. I used to be able to do that with my mum, especially if my mum she'd had a few drinks. My mum used to then fall asleep on the sofa and start talking in her sleep, and you could have a full-on chat with her. My mum used to call that, I can't see green cheese, but you want a bit. All right, Viv's going to head off for the night and she'll see us on Sunday, all being well with a little finish. We are cheering you on, Viv. You've done an awesome job. Can't wait to see him done. Have a good evening, and I hope that tomorrow's 12-hour day is not too rough on you. I'm so glad I don't have to do 12-hour days. I think it'd kill me. There were some days before I moved to this department that I'm on that I used to do a later start. I start at 10 and finish at 6. And those days just felt terminally long, really bad. So I'm so glad I don't do them anymore. 8:30 till 4:30, or 9 to 5, or 10 till 6. It was like on a 3-week cycle. I used to dread the 9 to 5 week. I used to dread the 10-6 week. The 9 to 5 week, because although I'd only work 4 days, I'd only have a half-hour lunch. And that ate into my stitchy time. Because then I'd have to work the Saturday and work like 5 hours on the Saturday. I'm so glad I now just do 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and that's me done. And having your sore throat, I mean. All right, I see. I think he's still yappering on the phone next door. Yeah, it's just one of those stitching evening where it's kind of flowing tonight. Crack, it's 9:10 already, Andy. So yeah, a weekend of stitchy time. My Saturday stitch this week is Bizarre Bookshelf. It's my spare stitches. So I'm going to do Night Cafe on Friday for 2,000. Spare stitch Saturday with Bizarre Bookshelf. We'll get 1,000 extra stitches in. And if I get any more time on Saturday, I'll probably put some more into my Lily. And then Sunday, it's a Cat Elf day. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to working on Cat Elf. And I've only put 27 stitches in. That's because you've been busy wielding a paintbrush, Patsy. So I don't know if anybody's watching here who is a new subscriber, but I've had a huge upturn in subscriber numbers this month. I've gained about 70 subscribers so far. So if you're watching this and you are newly subscribed, thank you. And I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. I did a floss tube which I released on Tuesday with a little introduction about me in it. So if you've not seen that, go back and watch it. And also, next week in my floss tube, I'll be giving a bit of an introduction to my stitching, my journey, what I use, any bits and bobs that I find useful, all that kind of jazz. I didn't want to put it all in one video, it would have been overwhelming. So, yep, if you've recently joined our happy family of Stitchy Buddies, and welcome. And don't forget, if you go on Facebook, if you are on Facebook, and you search for simply a Stitcher and Friends, you'll also find our lovely group. And I'm on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. Lots of people don't use those platforms, but if you do, go find me, give me a follow. I usually follow back. They can see that you're a stitcher. So if your account's private and I've got to request, unless I know that you're a stitcher, I don't tend to request to follow back. But yeah, it's been lovely this week seeing the numbers move. We normally get lots of new subscribers around Whip Parade time, but to have them in, you know, just a bog standard weekly type thing. My discombobulated floss tube, the viewings were enormous on it, so I had lots of views, which was just amazing. Anything though with that stitching shelf in it, because that was on the thumbnail, that tends to get a lot of views. So my stitching shelf stitch with me usually tend to do rather well. I find out on Instagram with my stitching shelf updates, says Sharon, yeah, and I did a TikTok with Cosmic Marbles, a little bit of stitching on Cosmic Marbles, and that did phenomenally well. So it must be Amy Stewart, eh? Maybe that's the thing, keeping Amy Stewart on the go. Are you jiggling?
Yeah.
Because you're wobbling my camera, can you not? You're just right on the wobbly floorboard. Made worse when the girls do Just Dance. But yeah, it has been quite something. There's 77 actually, 77 new subscribers so far. Never seen it grow so well except at whip parade time. %670% more subscribers than last month. That tells you all you need to know, doesn't it? But yeah, I mean, you guys as well who have been following me and doing, you know, all of the things, liking, commenting, and doing the hype thing now, that also is clearly helping too. When I look at my analytics, it says that a lot of views are coming from suggestions too. So, and hype and things will actually push it up into suggestions. So thank you, thank you, thank you if you hype my video. Really, really appreciated. Flipping cat. Right. Oh. Come on. Scissors now. There we go. Number 45. Where are you? That one. Okay. Just going to pop my monetization on so I don't forget. Okay. On bish bash bosh. There we go. Right, that's that done. Thought I'd change this up this week, and rather than working the honeycomb, to work on a bit of the actual bee, and then the wing, because it was all oranges and reds and pinks. I just wanted some blues and blacks and burgundies. I also need to make plans what I'm taking to the stitching retreat as well. I haven't got to that far yet. depending on what projects are due in rotation that week, might have to do a bit of a switcheroo. It's looking good. It certainly is, Patsy. You know, because I'm a little tired at the minute, I'm not doing quite as much stitching as I would like. But I'm hopeful that as the days get longer, more daylight is better for me. I really, really dislike short days. But I do find that once it's light, I'm awake. So it's getting easier to get up in the morning. And once over the summer, I'm in the habit of being up in the morning. That'll last, you know, into the autumn, into November, December time. But then I'll struggle again January, February. It's almost like a cycle for me. And of course, you know, going on the meds this year perhaps didn't help either, but those will keep me healthy and keep me sane. And I am now definitely in the habit of taking them in the morning. I haven't forgotten one yet. So November, December, January, for 4 months I've been taking them. I haven't forgotten one. And I should probably be on them for the long term. Or if it keeps me healthy, then that's what's more important. So if you are departing, I know a few people are getting ready to depart, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. There are currently 23 watching and 19 thumbs up. So if you haven't given me the thumbs up, please do so before you leave. We're going to have a few more minutes. I'll try and get to the end of this little section. Yeah, super happy with how this one's turning out. And Gecko Rouge have been doing like their Gecko Rouge Oscars. And this one was one of the most popular patterns. I think it's most popular international or something. Which I'm not surprised at. It is a beautiful piece. But of course, Lorna Lane art is very popular for them. Probably won't be here Sunday. I was coming home from retreat. No worries, Sharon. Have a wonderful retreat. Night, Sandy. Have a great weekend. And again, see you Sunday. Jane is off as well. Enjoyed the game and thank you for kind comments. And thank you to my stitching friends for the kindness, says Jane. And congratulations again on your wonderful finish. It truly looks phenomenal, Jane. You should be incredibly proud. So I'm going to mark off these, let you know how many I've done, and then I shall depart as well. So that's that thread done. Let's have a little count. Oh, we have done 331 stitches. So I'm super happy with that. That is a good amount on a live. Just zoom out a wee bit. That wing is coming in really rather well now. So yeah. So thank you guys very much indeed for joining me, for your time and you spending this evening with me. If you commented on Sew and Tell, thank you so much. And if you've liked, hyped, commented, subscribed, done any of that for any of my videos, thank you very much indeed. So I will see you guys on the next one. But for today, thanks very much indeed for watching. Take care. Happy stitching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.